Alright, this is the second part of the antifreeze maintenance in a Tesla Model 3. Might be the same in a Model S or Model Y. But I did a coolant air purge, and it looks like it passed. You can watch the other video, part 1, on how to top off the antifreeze on the car. I had to top mine off because I replaced a radiator on it about 6 months ago. And it does take about 10 minutes, so I'll show you how to run that. I'll show you what I did out here. Basically, you have to top this off. After you top it off, you want to make sure that you run the air to make sure there's no air bubbles in the system. Alright, well, I want to say that passed, so I'm going to click close, and I'll show you how to get into this system. So on the bottom left, you click on that, and then you click on software, and then you hold that for 4 or 5 seconds. Type in service. Okay, enter. And you get to this scary red screen. On here, it'll say thermal, and then it'll say coolant system. And then what you want to do is, you see this beautiful graph. Right here it says refrigerant, and here it says refrigerant and radiator, battery pump. It gives you all kinds of info. Coolant bottle. I think that's actually what we just topped off. Basically, that fluid rotates through all of these different parts. But after you top off your coolant bottle, like we did, you can watch my other video, or maybe I'll splice the 2 videos together. You want to do a coolant purge. So when you run that, it'll purge the system of any air bubbles. Then it'll tell you to press your brake, and then turn this to the right. You hold that for 10 seconds or so, and then it says coolant purge start. And coolant air purge started. It'll take up to 10 minutes to stop. Rerun the routine with stop as input. So give it 10 minutes after it's done. If for some reason you start to freak out, you can actually stop it. So you click rerun, and then you click run, and then it says coolant air purge was running and was stopped. So you can stop it like that, or just rerun it like I did. Okay, so give it 10 minutes. So what's gonna happen is, while it's doing its thing, you're gonna hear all these bells and whistles, but it's basically the pump circulating the coolant. Here's what it sounds like. Also, here's your maximum, and your minimum is actually way down there. I think that's like middle, and then there's see if I can, minimum, maximum. So let it run for 10 minutes. Again, the story on this was I had to replace the radiator that was leaking. Actually, I didn't really replace the radiator, I actually soldered it. It had a hairline crack. I bought a new radiator, but it didn't fit. and it still holds. So sometimes you could just repair original parts. So I'll let it run 10 minutes. So yeah, make sure you can always check yours every 12 months or so to make sure that your levels are where they're supposed to be. You want that to be at max, definitely above minimum. If it's below minimum, like mine was, you want to get some of this stuff here. G48, that's what I prefer. And go from there. So that's your maintenance. By the way, a symptom of having low antifreeze, I've noticed, was when the car is not plugged in to the charger, you'll hear a very slight little winding sound down here, this area here, behind this cowl. So when this cowl is here, in this area, you'll hear like a really quiet whining sound, kind of like this one, but not as loud. And